join is a combination of a Cartesian product followed by a selection process. That means what? Already you know, if a Cartesian product is there, and after that, okay, first of all apply Cartesian product, then apply, okay, so the data, this is what our table. First apply Cartesian product, then apply the selection, the whole, then we can get the another table, that is the output. So this is what input table, and this is what the output table. The combined, it is called join, and we use the symbol this one for join. Are you getting this one? So already you know, so relation 1 cross relation 2, and so it creates another table, and from that we need something condition. Okay, now this is equivalent to the join with the condition. Now the main types are inner join, outer join, self join and semi join. It is a part of the inner join only. Okay, so inner join, outer join, these two are the main difference. So inner join, it is theta join, eq join, natural join, and if it is outer join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. In inner join includes only those rows with matching attributes, and rest are discarded in the final relation. But in outer join, it includes all the rows from the participating relations in the resulting relation. So first is what? Theta join. It allows us to combine a selection and a Cartesian product into a single operation. So R1, R2, so join these two tables, R1, R2, just we have seen R1 and R2. So here you can write R1 condition, R2, okay, and here we put the condition theta. So here theta is a condition with, so theta is what? Condition with the operations, with the operators, okay, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, and so on. And R1, R2 are the tables, R1, R2 are the relations. Now we can see one simple example. Suppose two tables are there, R1 and R2. Okay, so two relations are there, R1 and R2, and we need to know we need a table where we have, first of all, we have to merge these two particular table where the value of B is less than value of D. That means what? First of all, we want to merge R1 and R2, that is apply Cartesian product, and the condition is what? Here we have to select the rows where R1 dot B is less than R2 dot D. Okay, so if you want to merge these two tables, the output will be, this is what? R1 Cartesian product R2. This is the table where 3 rows are there, here 2 rows are there. So in the resultant table, the number of rows would be what? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we need to select R1 dot B is less than R2 dot D. So R1 dot B less than R2 dot D. So we have to select this particular row. Okay, we have to select this particular select. We have to select this particular row, and so we have to select only these 3 rows. So the output will be what? Output will be 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. Okay, so B is less than D. Next 1, 2, 3, 6, 2. 6 is greater than 2. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 6, 2. That D is greater than 5. Okay, so D is greater than B. D is greater than B. But you need now directly, instead of implementing this one, directly you can use R1 join R2. The condition is what? Condition R1 dot B is less than R2 dot D. So both are equivalent. Similarly, if it is like that, R1 join R2 where R1 dot B is equal to R2. So suppose we need to display, we have to merge these two tables, and if the value of B is same as value of D, then we have to retain the data. So R1 join R2, the condition is what? R1 dot B is equal to R2 dot D. In that say you can see 2 3 not same, 2 6 not same, 5 3 not same, 5 6 not same, 8 3 not same, 8 6 not same. Okay, so it will create one empty table. Are you getting this one? Similarly we can perform another operation. Say R1 join R2, the condition is what? Say R1C is equal to R2D. So you have to compare C and D. So it will output will be what? This one matched. Okay, this is matched C and D. So these two rows are there. So output will be what? 1 2 3 3 1 4 5 6 6 2. Okay, so so theta join is okay. This you go for the equijoin. So when theta join uses only the equality comparison, so here we can see the equality comparison, this one and this one. So when theta join uses only equality comparison operator, it is said to be equijoin. So this is nothing but our equijoin, example of equijoin, because here theta is what? Equal to operation is there. This is the example of equijoin. So if a equijoin is there, it is also a theta join, but the reverse is not true. Now next join is what? Natural join. Now this join is based on common attribute and duplicate attribute is removed. Okay, and so it works on only on common column and select only pairs of rows that have the same values. Now if two tables are there, okay, so R1 and R2 is there, so it identifies the common column. So C and C both the column. So natural join is what? R1 join R2. So here we are not mentioning any theta, any condition, so it will automatically identify the common attributes and it will join. So R1 cross R2, first of all Cartesian product is there, so it matches CC. So this one it matches this one. Okay, and this one. Okay, so 3 3 3 6 3 17 6 3 6 6 6 17 9 3 9 6 and 9 17. The output will be what? Output will be this one: A, B, C and D. So instead of taking two C, it will take single T. It eliminates the duplicate, and the output will be what? 1 2 3 9 and 4 5 6 and 12. Okay, now for the inner join, associated SQL command is very simple. So we can say, suppose two tables are there, R1 and R2. So we can write select asterisk from R1 inner join R2 on R1 dot C is equal to R2 dot C. Okay, this is what associated SQL command. Similarly, to implement this one, what we can write? We can write select asterisk from R1 inner join R2 on R1 dot B is less than R12 dot D. Natural join and equijoin both are same thing. Okay, it identifies the common attribute and identify if both the values are same or not. But in natural join it eliminates the duplicate attribute, but in equijoin it will not eliminate the duplicate attribute. It will retain the both the attributes. Next is what outer join. We'll talk about outer join. Here, suppose two tables are there. Okay. Now suppose we apply simple inner join R1 join R2. So the matching attribute what is what A1 is the matching attribute, and here A, B, C is there, where B, C, D is there. So it matches only B and C, here B and C. So the output will be what? Output will be B R2 S2 C R3 S3. So it is what our inner join, and you can see in this particular table, A is not there as well as D is not there. Here A and D is not there. So already you know in inner join it includes only those rows with the matching attributes. So the matching attributes what? B and C is the matching attributes, and rest are discarded. So A and D are discarded in the final table. But suppose we want to include, so we want to include all the rows from the participation relation. Suppose we need to include A as well as D, then we have to apply outer join. Now suppose we want to include the attribute of A, then we have to apply left outer join. Suppose we need to add the attribute D, then we have to apply the right outer join. And we need to include both the table from left table from the right table, then we have to apply the full outer join. So to avoid this loss, now if you see here, if you apply simple inner join, these two rows are discarded. So this is a loss. So to avoid this loss of the data or the rows, we have to apply the outer join. Now the three joins are there. So left outer join, so this is what? R1, okay, R2. This is a symbol for R1, okay. This is a left outer join. That means takes all the rows from the left table, left relation. So select all the rows from the R1. So if here if you apply the left outer join, so it will include A only, not a D. Right outer join takes all the rows from the right table. So takes all the rows from the right table. So if you apply the right outer join, it includes only D in the final result, but it will not include E. Finally, a full outer join, it takes all the rows from both the tables, from both the relations. So R1, it is like this. So it will include all the rows from both the tables. Now we will see one by one. Okay. So if you apply the left outer join, that means what? We include all the rows from the left table. So apply the left outer join, then all the rows from the left table. That means what? A, B, C, R1, R2, R3. But here for A, A3 is not there. Associated A3 value is not there. Here we have to put null. Okay, and B and C is there, so definitely it will be S1 and S2. Similarly, if it is a right outer join, so R1 right outer join, R2, that means it includes all the data from the right side. So B, C and D, and associated S3 is what? S1, S2 and S3. So here B and C is there. So here to see R2 and R3. The D table, the D value is not in this particular R1. So in that case, A2 value should be the null. Okay. And if it is a full outer join, so R1 full outer join R2. In this case, It includes A, B, C all. A, B, C, R3. So associated these not there. Here you have to put null. For A3, in A3, for A there is no A3 value. Here you have to put null. And here for BCD the A3 values are there. You have to put S1, S2 and S3. Okay. Now we can see the SQL command. So for the left outer join, the SQL command is what? So we need this particular output. So we have to write like this way: select A.A1, A.A2, B.A1 and B.A3. Okay, so A.A1, this is what our A table, this is what our B table, and say this is what R1, table R1 and table R2. Okay, so we need to display A1, A2 from the table R1 and A1, A3 from the table R2 from R1 A. That is what it is, renaming the table. So this is nothing but A. Okay, left outer join R2B. So R1 left outer join R2, where renaming R1 is A, R2 is B. So we need the column A1 and A2. So R1 from A is nothing but the R1. So A.A1, A.A2. We need the columns from B also, that is from R2, that is B.A1 and B.A3. Okay. On the condition is what? A.A1 is equal to B.A1. The condition is what? This should be the same. Okay, this is what our left outer join. SQL statement of left outer join. Similarly, the SQL statement of the right outer join. So here you have to write select same A.A1, A.A2, B.A1, B.A3 from R1 A, renaming right outer join R2, renaming B, on condition is what? A.A1 is equal to B.A1. Okay, so this is what our left outer join and this is what our right outer join. Similarly, full outer join, it's very simple. So for full outer join, we will write like this way: select A.A1, A.A2, B.A1, B.A3 from R1A full outer join R2B, okay, on A.A1 is equal to B.A1. So here we mention A1 both the time, it is not required. If you want to check your output, you can include, otherwise it is not required. Same here we display both A1 attributes, so it is not required. It is depends upon you. You can add to check whether it is working properly or not. Okay. Next concept is self join. We have a table. Now suppose one table is student table is there where roll number, name and monitor name is there. We can see A and B both are monitor. So here the monitor roll number is not there, it is 0. For roll number 3 and 4, roll number 3 monitor roll number is what? 1. For roll number 4 monitor roll number is 1. And for roll number 5 and 6 roll number of the monitor is roll number 2. So we need to know the roll number, associated name of the monitor and the name of the monitor, or name, roll number, name, class represent, roll number of the class representative, okay, class representative we can say, and the name of the class representative. That means we have to merge same two table, this table two times. Okay, let A is there, A and B, same, we just put same name. So that means here you have to join this one, and so that means what, A join B. Condition is what? Condition is what? A dot monitor, okay, A dot monitor is equal to B dot roll number. So we have to apply this particular concept where A and B both are same table, both are same table student. So the output will be what? 3, 4, 5, 6, monitor 1, 1, 2, 2. So monitor 1, roll number is what? Roll number is 1, monitor, roll number is 1, monitor 2, roll number 2, monitor 1, roll number 1, okay. So this is nothing but roll number of the monitor or the roll number of the class representative. This is the roll number or roll number of the monitor or the roll number of the class representative, and the name is what? Here output will be what? A, and here 2, that means what? It is B and B. So what will be the associated SQL command? So SQL command is very simple. We have to write like this way: select A dot roll number, this one, A dot name, this one, A dot monitor, this one, then B dot say roll number as monitor roll number, this one, B dot name as monitor name, this one, from same table student, student A and student B. So we are using same table two times, A and B, but the condition is what? Where A dot monitor means this roll number of this should match with B dot roll number, with this one, because this is nothing but the roll number of the monitor. Here it is what? Roll number of the student. So this should be the match. So the condition is what? Where A dot monitor is equal to B dot roll number. So in this way we can implement the self join. Next is semi join. Now a semi join is such a join where the exist clause is used with a subquery. It can be called a semi join because even if duplicate rows are returned in the subquery, only one set of matching values in the outer query is returned. Now you can see one simple example. So already you know we can use semi join using the exist query. Suppose we need to know the roll number of the student, okay, of the student name or student detail whose result is not there, or the result is there. So we can write like this way: select roll number name from student where exists. So where exists, select asterisk from result where student roll number is equal to result roll number. Okay, so it will return. So you can see here you just match this roll number with this roll number using this line, okay, and it matches only 1 and 2. The output will be what? Output we need only what? Roll number and name. So output will be what? Output will be this one. Say it is roll number and the name. So it is what? 1 and 2, N1 and N2. This will be the output. Okay. Now similarly, instead of writing exist, if you write where not exist, okay, if you write if you write not exist, in that case what will be the output? The output will be like this way, say roll number and name. So the only roll number 3 is not here, so you can write 3, name is what? M3. Okay, so this is what our semi join. Finally we have the anti join. So an anti join between two tables return rows from the first table where no matches are found in the second table. So here we use not in syntax. So select, say two tables are there. So two tables are there, R1 and R2, and if you write like this way, select asterisk from R1 where B, okay, where B not in, okay, where not in, select B from R2. So select B from R2, it will return what? It will return B2, B3, B4. Okay, and not in. So B not in what? So B4 is not there. Okay, you can see B4 is not there. So okay, so select B from R2, so it will select what? B2, B3, B4. So where B not in, so this where B not in means what? Here B2, B3 is there, but B1 is not there. So the what will be the output? Output will be A1 and B1. Okay, so through anti join between two tables return rows from the first table where not matches are found in the second table. So this particular row, it is not matches with the second table. So it is called anti join.